Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Adam and I wanted to make this video. This is actually my first face-to-face on-screen YouTube video to introduce my channel and tell you a little bit about why I decided to start a YouTube channel. So the channel is named Side Hustles Simplified with Adam Young, that's me. And I decided to name it that because over the past few years, I've learned a lot of side hustles as I've tried to make money online. And I'm probably a lot like you. I watch YouTube videos, I read websites, do a lot of research to figure out what's the secret, what's the formula, what does it take to make money? And what I found was that a lot of things are overcomplicated. And a lot of people are selling tactics and courses and methods, and my goal with this channel is to simplify some of these side hustles. Now, I'm not an expert. I just want to make money online, probably a lot like you. So in about 2015, I began selling on eBay, and that quickly grew to selling on Amazon FBA. Then I got into print on demand, started selling on Merch by Amazon, opened up a few Etsy shops, so on and so forth. So I've done a lot of these different types of online side hustles. And one thing I've learned is that each of them has a ton of similarity. I mean, some of the concepts that apply from print on demand to blogging really overlap. And when I started to realize that, it started to click that, okay, I can take what I've learned from this skill or this, strategy and apply it to something else. And when I did that, I started to see some real growth. And that's what I want to talk about on this channel. I want to talk about and share the things that I've learned, and the tactics and strategies and things like that that have brought me success. And I think by doing that, by me sharing and engaging with you about the things that I've learned, it's going to help me learn. It's going to help me understand some of these principles and concepts, and I'll be able to network. I mean, it's just when you're in the trenches, doing this work and living this lifestyle, you learn a lot. And when you network and you get to connect with others and bounce ideas and hear feedback about what works and what doesn't work, I mean, that's the name of this game, right? And I want to dive into that. I also want to talk about another thing that I see a lot of channels sort of skim over, and that's just the lifestyle that comes along with being an online entrepreneur. So things like motivation, things like the solitude that comes with working from home, things like just the lifestyle, when you're trying to connect with others who may not be in the same space as you kind of get that deer in the headlights look or the cricket sound because they just don't quite get it. And I thought by making this channel, I can touch on some of those things, share some of the ways I've been able to overcome obstacles, and dive deep into some of these strategies and tactics that I've used that have really helped. Things like outsourcing, things like scaling, these broader concepts that can apply to a wide range of online businesses or side hustles. And I want to put it out there right now, my first video, disclaimer, I'm not an expert. I'm not a snake oil salesman. I'm not a guru telling you that you can make $10,000 a day your first 30 days. No, I'm telling you the cold, hard truth. There is money to be made online. And if you commit and focus and work at it, it can change your life. It changed my life. But there is no get rich quick. There's people who get lucky. There's people that have short-term wins and quick gains, but it's not sustainable over the long run. What is sustainable over the long run is you putting in the work and staying consistent. And that's the only way I've been able to find success, is that I refuse to give up, and I've built upon the strategies and principles that have worked for me, and I've learned from the many, many lessons that haven't worked for me. So that's what this channel is about, is just sharing my journey, sharing some of the, as I said, strategies, tactics, and concepts that have allowed me to leave my full-time job, work from home, build up multiple revenue streams, and live this lifestyle that I've always dreamed of, where I can be my own boss, have my own schedule, do the things that I want to do with the people I care about most. One of the other things that I am a big proponent of is experimentation and testing. The best way to learn something is to dive in and do it. You learn by experience. You learn by testing A and B. You learn by figuring out what gets clicks, what gets sales, what gets impressions, the research side of things, research tactics, how to find untapped areas. You've got two different people out there, right? You've got the people on this side that say, make $10,000 a day. All you have to do is this. lay at home and work for 3 hours and make $1,000. You know, all these big snake oil promises and these big dreams of grandeur that you could just lay around and do nothing and make thousands a day. Well, if that were true, we would all be doing it. But then you also have the other people that sort of rain on your parade, and they say, drop shipping is dead. Print on demand is oversaturated. Google is killing all the blogs. There's no more money to be made on Etsy. It's too saturated. There's too much competition. There's technological changes. You know, all these different things that sort of rain on the parade. And the truth of the matter is, it's neither here nor there. It's somewhere in the middle. There are some areas that are oversaturated. There are some techniques and tactics that are outdated. But there's also money to be made, but not $10,000 a day overnight. It takes work, it takes commitment. And that's what I want to share on this channel, is some real world facts, some real world examples. I'll be doing some on-screen stuff. I'll be doing some over-the-shoulder stuff. And I'll also just be talking to the camera where I can share with you and connect with you. I plan on sharing a couple of my online businesses and side hustles and things that I do. I'm also going to look for feedback from you guys, from the viewers, to what kind of videos you want to see, what kind of content you guys are looking for, what I can help with. I invite you to subscribe if this seems like something that you would enjoy watching. I would love to hear your feedback down in the comments. Send me an email or a message. I hope that we can connect in the future, and thank you very much.